All right, all right, all right. What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let me speak like Americans right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you're doing? Please, if you're here, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if this is your first time watching Uncle Benu's channel. This is a friendly channel, a channel made up of real fam, and the real fam are educated, balanced, respected individuals. I see we're gaining more real fam. Our subscriber base is growing. I don't know what we are doing, but whatever we are doing, I promise you, is working super, super fine. Mhm. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna do reviews and reaction show today. You know how we roll. And when we do review and reaction shows, we just play some clips and then we get the real fan members to react. For those who might be watching us for the first time, there are two ways you can participate in our show. You can come into the studio using the StreamYard link. Yeah, you can use the StreamYard link to come into the studio. Or alternatively, if you are at work, you are busy, you can drop your take in the chat. We're going to try as much as possible to read as many comments as we can. And third, if you can't use the StreamYard, you don't want to call or you don't want to drop your link in the chat, you can call our studio number, the one on the screen right now, to participate in any of our discussion. However, we have just one condition. Here, we don't run a show like typical YouTube, Facebook, TikTok platform. And what I mean by that is when you are watching our show and you want to participate, please, you got to be respectful. Yes, we are Africans first, and we are black, and we are respectful people. We respect others, and we demand that others also reciprocate by showing us respect. So, if you are watching our show, please, there is no room for trolling. There is no room for name callings. There is no room for throwing nasty shade or using curse words on our channel. As far as you can respect those simple basic rules, you are welcome to the family. Also, here we use anchors. Yes, anchors are videos, publications, pictures, images, all kind of stuff we found on the internet that we are going to present, and then we will now dive into a conversation with one purpose and one purpose only: to extract lessons that can benefit us. And we also demand that whoever we are using as an anchor, whatever story we are using as our springboard for the conversation we're going to have, please remember that these are human beings. They are individuals living their lives. We do not expect anybody to troll them. Be respectful. These people, they comb the internet also, they read comments and they watch videos, they see what people say about them. So please, these are just like our basic rules. Now, having said that, let us recognize the real fam and we can get into today's conversation as fast as we can. So today, I have a lot of reviews, but these are like the three focus we have. All right. We're gonna dive into this conversation about African Americans versus Nigerians. There is this narrative here in America that Nigerians don't like Black Americans and that Nigerians see themselves above Black Americans. And this breed HATE between us. While there are many fantastic, professional, honorable Black Americans as well as Nigerians who go about their daily activities without having issue with anybody. They work smoothly together. Yet we have thousands of both Nigerians and African Americans that just have this resentment towards each other. And if you look deeply, you can hardly put your hands on why this HATE? Why this fundamental clamor for not wanting to be around each other? Where is it coming from? Now, these are the difficult conversations we used to have on this channel. And please, I beg you again, when we start having this conversation, if you know you cannot be objective, to drop something constructive that we can highlight and read and both sides can learn to improve their relationship, please do not drop the comment at all. Once we start this topic about African American versus Nigerian perception, anybody that comes here and drag African American or you drag Nigerians, we are going to remove you. We don't do that here, but I'm going to take exception on this particular topic. But if you truly believe that we do not really have to go after each other, we are one, then be constructive on how you handle that particular segment. I believe I'm clear on that, my real fam. It's a delicate conversation. A lot of platforms will run away from it. They won't even touch it. That is how bad it is. And we're going to mention so many things we've seen Nigerians do and what we've seen African Americans do. And we are going to explore the beauty of both AA and Nigerians. The purpose of covering that segment is for us to have harmonious relationship. I've lived in America for years now. I don't have issue with any AA. You know why? I move with who want to move with me. I'm a friend to everybody. So I don't believe in all this negativity that is spreading. You can imagine not liking someone just because of what someone else says. So we're going to cover that. 2, there is this other video. I saw this one. In fact, all the things we are treating today, majority of them were raised on our backstage in the Real Fam. And I just feel like, okay, this conversation is interesting. Let's dive into it. So I also saw this other video in the backstage of a lady that is giving conditions of what type of man she wants to marry. He must be a Christian man, very, very devoted. He must be paying his tithe. He must be up there. He must be kabajing. If he's not doing it, no, I'm not marrying. But you know, this is one of the beautiful things about Real Fam. Many of my sisters here, I've listened to their angles, their viewpoint, and I've learned a lot. And I'm right now in a place where I say, look, if somebody say this is my spec, this is who I want to marry, this is if you don't measure up to this standard, don't even come near me. I'm at a place now where I will tell you, this person simply establish what her requirements are or his requirement is. If you can't meet the requirement, why don't you just keep it moving? That's where I am right now. So we're going to look into that. And then lastly, we're going to talk about real farm views on Ifunanya testimony topics. We have covered Ifunanya testimony now. I think personally on this channel, we've done like about 12 videos. And in each of our videos, we examine different angle to that story. So I do go and rewatch our shows, and I usually pay attention to the comment section. And the people who are joining our family now, they left comments. We are going to review some of those comments. So, having set the record straight, let's now dive into today's show. But first off, let me welcome my baby girl, Simbi. What's up, mommy?
Hey, Uncle Ben. Let me be beautiful.
Hey, Cindy, how are you doing today?
Uncle Ben, good evening. Let me be myself, Jerry. Hi, Real Fam. Hope you're all doing great.
Of
How
course,
you
of
doing
course.
today, Uncle Ben?
I'm trying to survive. Real Farm, we have happy people here. I don't hang around people who are not happy, people who are bitter, who are just looking for excuse.
Positive vibes always.
Yeah, I don't
No
hang around.
negative vibes.
All right, Simbi, let us welcome all the Real Farm real quick. I call one, you call two. You are even the first one here today, so let me welcome you. Hey, Simbi Kings, you welcome to the Real Farm. How are you today? Yeah, girl.
I'm doing great, sir. Thank you so much. Aww. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, sir. I'm blushing.
How come I cannot say like you? What is wrong with you? You are not a good teacher. Oh, okay. All right.
Uncle Ben, it's not my fault. I tried.
Next, AJ. AJ, my
Hi,
man.
AJ. AJ in the building. Welcome, AJ. Hope you're doing good.
Yeah, Juliet. We
Hi,
got you.
Juliet. It's so good
Mm-hmm.
to have you here. Welcome.
Then
Hi,
the
Luke. Comrade Luke. Luke is now a comrade.
don't
Shout
mind
out
her.
to you.
Luke is Niger Delta politician. What's up, Balogun
He
Zena?
actually means it too.
I want him to be a politician now. Maybe he can give me contract. What are you saying? I will need contract. I want to retire to Nigeria. What is wrong with you, Simbi? Me too. I want to go and collect my own
Uncle
national
Ben,
cake.
I'm not saying anything. Efarabale, please calm down.
Okay,
Drink water.
okay.
Chew
I hear
ice.
you. I hear you, yeah, girl. All right, Olusheyi. Wow, beautiful name. Olusheyi Ajibade. Yeah, I see that one. How are you doing, my
You
brother?
skipped Lawal.
Okay.
Man. Wow.
Yeah, now that's a Yoruba man's name. What's wrong with you, Simbi? Odengbeleko. What? Amalielo.
Oh, women bear Sheyi now. Okay.
Olusheyi
Efarabale.
Lawa Ajibade. Wait, not true. Maybe I passed my boundary. Okay, Olusheyi, please let us know. Are you a man or a woman? Because we recognize all our members. Please just drop it in the chat. Let's know if you're a man or a woman. And then my sweet sister Chinye. Sister Chinye.
Chinye is early today. Oh. Let's give her her flowers. Hi,
Yeah,
Sister Chinye. She's early
Chinye.
today.
We clap for you. You are here
No
early
problem.
today. I guess maybe Sister Chinye no go work today. Juliet Jubri, welcome, my sister. How are you? Oh, my soft-spoken Sister Yinka. Hey, yeah, I wanted to beg Sister Yinka and Honey Babe. I forgot. They dropped two fantastic voice notes in the Real Fan backstage. I said I was going to ask for their permission if I can play those two voice notes, but I forget. Sister Yinka, please, if you are listening, let me know if you want me to play the voice note. Those are like fantastic views. I really love it. So, Honey Babe, too. Please, if you want me to play the voice note, let me know. I wanted to ask you guys, but it skipped my mind. All right. Who else do we have in the building? Let's go on. All our new members, we appreciate you. I think I saw Uncle Dayo somewhere. Eh? How did I miss that? All right, let me begin to start all these comments so we can come back and deal with them. All right. So, oh yeah. Another beautiful sister. Simbi, you see the highlights, so? Simbi.
Hi. Yes, boss. I can say.
Helen Ame. Oh, Helen, are you related to my big brother here in Austin? My mentor, one of my bigger
Helen
mentor.
Ame.
Yeah, one of my bigger mentor in Austin. His last name is Amel. He has been on our show one time. He's the one who is teaching me business and everything. Ever since I met that brother, my life just just changed around quickly. That bros, he knew everything about American. He has MBA. He's a big boy. He used to be one of the guys at Delta Airline. Now he runs his own business. A real big boy. So since he took me under his wing, I sabi navigate American businesses and everything. So when I see that Ame, Ellen, I don't know if you have a brother in Austin, Texas that is Ame, let me know so that I will send you special NSC. All right, here we go.
Uncle Ben, I'm here with you. You didn't send me Hennessy. Anyway, I'm not jealous. It's fine. Hi,
Simbi,
Ellen. Congratulations.
Simbi, you are a Christian lady. You are a Christian lady. Christian lady don't drink
Uncle
NSC.
Ben, I said convert the Hennessy to pizza. You
No,
didn't say anything.
pizza is not good for you. Men are going after women who are skinny. You are a skinny girl. I don't want you to eat pizza and then you come big. Stop it. Ah, my one more Isha.
I'm not skinny, oh. I'm just in the middle, like kind of in the middle.
You are
Not
not in
too,
any middle. You are a one like paburuku. If not be this my party where just where you now start relationship now where they take care of you before
free.
you
Who
know
is
they
that?
hey Simbi, no let
No,
me now to you know no say I be I be chairman of Diggers Association. Anyway, I like say you carry a go market, but if the thing no they go decide say to settle that, just let me know. I begin advertise you. I get better men we won't marry, so I go recommend you. I go stamp them. I will even give them undertaking. If you misbehave, if you no cook, you no wash clothes, you no sweep, make it call me. Okay. Holy Romo,
me,
yeah.
I can pound pepper with stone. I
Oh, you
can
can.
even use mortar to pound pepper. Yes, now.
All right,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the Real Fam. Let's get into today's conversation. Thank you very much, Honey Babe. I see you in the backstage, but let's dissect each one. Because of the nature of this first conversation, I may not do a panel because I've seen that topic about African American versus Nigerian. I've seen it gone left so fast on many platforms. So I'm just going to bring in one person at a time. You drop your perspective. I'll drop the person. I'll bring the next person. And then when we move to other topics, we will do panel. All right, let's get this started. All right. Shout out to you, my sissy. My sissy, how you doing today, mama? I hope you're having a blast. All right, Sissy, in the building. Sissy, don't forget to me and Misty, we are sending our girls to you. That soft life you are preaching is giving us headache. So prepare, Sissy. All right, I want to share this video with you guys, and I will tell you what's really going on, and we can have this difficult conversation. First off, how many of you guys here know Sister Morayo of TVC? Your view. If you know Sister Morayo of TVC, your view, drop a 1 in the chat. Let's do this thing sharp. Okay? If you know Sister Morayo of TBC, drop a 1. Okay? Oh, yeah. Simbi. Oh, yeah. Begin to identify people with drop 1 so that we know where we are going.
Yes, sir.
Who knows Sister Morayo of TVC? Drop 1 in the chat if you know her.
Mr. Dio, Mercy
All right.
Kendra,
Okay.
Sister Chinye, our own Sese,
Yeah.
AJ, Balogun Zainab. Thank you, Sade. Thank you so much. Welcome, Sade. Sade is saying, like, Like, please, guys. Please hit the like button, please. Thank
No,
you.
my sweet Sade. Oh. This Sade now one of those sisters where I get for backstage where they always they laugh, where don't go show face. But, but I'm happy you are here today, Sade. I see you quickly. Welcome, my sister. All right. So
Chinedum Okafor, Sanusi
okay,
Desola.
okay. They all know
So I
her.
think almost
Very,
everybody know her, yes, sir.
very good. Thank you, everybody. Okay, another one. How many of you know this my beautiful African American sister? If you know her, drop a one in the chat. Her name is Tabitha. She has a YouTube platform, she has a TikTok, and she only speaks on politics. She's not a fan of President Donald Trump, and she's a black sister who is holding it down for the black race. I personally love her. I've mentioned her here several times. If you want to go check her out to follow her, her channel name is Tabitha Speaks Politics. I enjoy her analysis, and just like us here, she always make her stands known. She will tell you if you are Maganut, don't come to my page and don't drop anything under my video. Now, let me go back to why I'm asking if you know the two of them. This conversation that we are going to dive into right now has been going on for way too long about African Americans and Nigerians. There is this perception by African American, not all of them, some African American, there is this perception that Nigerians don't like African Americans. I've seen a couple of channels dedicated to that crap. I think if you go to Trends Reality, our second channel, the one with almost 50,000 subscribers, I did a reaction video there. I will show you guys shortly too, if I can find it real quick, where I address an issue. There was this boy on TikTok, a black American boy with dreadlocks that was dragging one African lady, and he was dragging the lady just because he said the lady is not giving him attention because they don't like African American, and he was pissed that that lady was actually following white guy. But when he talked to the girl, they work in the same place where the guy is not showing her attention. And why do you people don't like us? And that thing got to me that day. So I did a reaction video to that video. The video got a lot of views, and I thank God the people in the comments, they were very, very understandable, and they all agree, mostly, not all of them, so but some of them agree with my point of view, because I was like, dude, an African lady not getting with you is not a matter of she not liking you because you are African American. No, it is her choice. And I gave him example that even me myself, I can speak to 10 girls, and 9 of those girls can turn me down. If they turn me down, I'm not going to say because they are Americans, they turn me down because I'm a Nigerian. No, there's just something about me that maybe I'm not their spec, I'm not their choice. That's why they turn me down. And then the last one of them out of 10 may vibe with me, it may like me. So you can see that apparently this is a matter of choice. It's not about your race. So now coming back to the reason why I want to play this video. Yesterday, Tabitha, the black American sister I show you, I think she did a reaction video to what Murayo said in this video. And the way she presented it, immediately I watched it. I think Auntie Rose, Sister Rose was the one who shared it in the backstage. The moment I watch it and I listen to her reaction, I immediately see that for the first time ever, Sister Tabitha is speaking from a place of emotion. She used to be very, very balanced. She used to do her research and she's always balanced. But when I listen to her reaction, I see that she was kind of angry, and I don't blame her. When this narrative that some people don't like you go for far too long, you're gonna begin to have resentment towards them too. So she just put all of us in the same group. She said, just like the Cubans, the Nigerians are in this shit together. And she went on. First, I wanted to be angry with her, like, come on, Sister Dabita, you are way better than this. You of four people should understand that. You cannot put everybody in the same basket. But I'm like, let's just let it go. But then when Sister Rose shared it, before Sister Rose can actually delete it, and my brother Samolu already dropped a comment on the video. And then the rest of the real fam, they addressed the matter in the backstage in a very matured way, and everybody spoke their mind. So I now say, okay, now that I've seen people who actually see things from my own perspective, maybe we can bring it to the public. Maybe gradually we can begin to make amendment. But towards the end of the conversation, Sister Yinka and Samulu, they actually DM Murayo. That's Sister Murayo of the View TVC. They DM her, they sent a message. And in fact, I think Sister Yinka went further to attach the link to the video I want to play with you now to Murayo. And Sister Yinka explained in detail to her that this narrative, even though your intention was clear, even though you were saying this, that people should not have this perception about African Americans, the delivery is wrong. Okay? The delivery is wrong. So, and guess what? She responded. So I now say, okay, initially I wanted to come and do a show and drag her because I'm just tired of this whole shit. Because here's the problem. This narrative can put Nigerians in danger. Honestly speaking. But before I go further, let me play the video and then we will start reacting to it.
When you enter America, you already have a perception of African Americans. You've judged them. And of course, they can see that judgment in your behavior towards them. And they see how you are almost like, yes, master, to the Oyinbos. They see, they're not blind. So when they have that feeling of, when they become defensive, when you're in their presence, it's because they see that perception you have of them. So I know I got that talk. And a lot of Nigerians got that talk. So we are over there, we are doing well, we are doctors, we are building houses, we are feeling like, yes, so we'll come to the land of the living, we are the land of the plenty, and we are doing well. Forgetting that some people sacrificed for you to even go there in the first place. So is that acknowledgement that the African American community are expecting of us, especially those of us living abroad in America?
Okay, can I say something?
I can't categorically say every Nigerian got this talk, but a lot of Nigerians that travel abroad got this talk from their family, where they'll sit you down and tell you, you're going there. Don't go and talk to those black Americans. You just go and get pregnant. You get into drugs. You become gay. They give you that talk that just go to the white community, find a nice place. They just go and be decent. Stay with the white people. They give you that talk. So when you enter America, you already have a perception of African Americans. You've judged them. And of course, they can see that judgment in your behavior towards them. And they see how you are almost like, yes, master, to the Oyinbos. They see, they're not blind. So when they have that feeling of, when they become defensive, when you're in their presence, it's because they see that perception you have of them. So I know I got that talk. And a lot of Nigerians got that talk. So we are over there, we are doing well, we are doctors, we are building houses, we are feeling like, yes, so we'll come to the land of the living, we are the land of the plenty, and we are doing well. Forgetting that some people sacrificed for you to even go there in the first place. So is that acknowledgement that the African American community are expecting of us, especially those of us living abroad in America?
Okay, can I say something?
A lot of,
all right.
I can't categorically.
All right, so there you have it. Now, in response to that, I think that video made it to Tabitha. Maybe somebody sent it to her or something. Tabitha now respond to that video. Ideally, I would have played her response right now, but because I saw her frame of mind from how she spoke, don't get me wrong, I respect her a lot. She's one of the people that I follow on YouTube page because of their balanced point of view. Because me, I like people who stay one place. I don't like people who like to please audience. I'm just going to tell you right now. As a content creator, if I sense that all you want to do is to please audience, you are afraid to address the main issue. You just look at, oh, what are my audience saying? Okay, oh, whatever my audience say, let me quickly frame it so that they will know that I am with them. I'm speaking their mind. You and I, we can't work together. But if your audience, if you have 1 million audience and the 80% of them are going right, and you know that right is wrong, and you side with the 20% that say, this is not right, and you are somebody who own platform, you stand like that, then you are my friend. So for her, I follow her because first off, she made it clear, I am not a Republican. I don't believe in their philosophy. I am a black woman and I defend my own. I love people like that. When you go to their platform, you know what to expect. Not somebody sit on the fence and then today, oh, you are on the other side. Tomorrow, you are. I don't do that. Okay, so because of her frame of mind right now, I won't play her response, but you can go and watch it on her channel, or I can share the link in our various backstages so you can see it. I don't want her to give me a strike, because what people do, if you use their video these days, if they really don't like you, they can just remove that video and YouTube will automatically give your channel a strike. Strike lasts for 90 days. I don't want that. We've put in so much effort here, so I don't want that. So I'm not going to play the video, but the way she responded, you can tell that she's pissed, she's angry, and she showed in her comments that Nigerians are nothing to her. Now, I don't blame her. Like I said, if rhetorics go for far too long, you will get to a place that you too, you don't want to see those people. But let's have this matured conversation now, because I'm going to start bringing people in. First off, when you listen to what Murayo said, you have to be a Nigerian to understand where she's coming from. And shout out to my brother Samulu, because when I drop in the chat that, you know what, I'm going to go to my YouTube and I will call her out. Samulu was calling my attention to the brother, hey, Ben, that video is like 10 years ago. And then again, Samulu went back to watch the video again. Then Samulu came back again and said, Ben, no, Murayo was just trying to say that that is what some people were told. And it shouldn't be like that. That Murayo is actually trying to make correction. But here is the danger of communication. When Murayo said a lot of Nigeria, and that's the problem with generalization. When you say a lot of Nigeria that travel abroad got this advice from their parents, from their people. And she said, I got the same advice. That right there is the problem with her message. That is the problem. People will not listen to your point of view, where you are coming from. They will just hear that one-liner that triggers them. Now, many of you guys in Nigeria, you don't live in America. You don't know how mindset works right here in abroad. You only go by what you saw on TV and everything. Now the people abroad, they don't know how things works in Africa. They only go by what they saw on social media, on TVs. Now, even you, if you hear that somebody is coming to your country, a country that your forefather worked so hard, enslaved, break their back to build, you now hear that the people who have the same color as you, they are coming to this country and their parents already prepped them to not like you. How would you feel? Will you listen to the rest of the conversation? I don't think so. So let me say this, and I'm going to say this now. Pardon me, those at the backstage. Let me say this. If Sister Murayo get to see this, if you can, I will cut this part out. You can tag her for her to hear. Sister Murayo, I respect you. I watch your views. Sometimes I don't agree with all your takes, but I respect you ladies as big sisters, as my age mate, and everything you are doing. But please, we need you to make another video to clarify this statement that you made, because if you admit, like we listened and heard in that video, that your parent told you when you were coming to America that you should not relate to African Americans, that is you. You going ahead and saying all Nigerians, most Nigerians traveling out were told before they left Nigeria to not like African Americans. Sister Murayo, me, Benedict, nobody told me that. My parent has never been to the US. I don't have any family in United States. Nobody in my family knows that I'm going to end up in America. Even when I was coming to America, the only thing that gives people a simple clue that I'm going to end up in America is because my wife is already an American and my wife is from Nigeria. Nobody sat me down and said, Ben, to back to America, do not like them, don't play with them, don't rapport with them. So please, Sister Mario, this is my advice to you. Make a statement to clarify that video, and we can tag Tabitha. For those who don't know, Tabitha has a huge platform. I think she's around 300,000 subscribers now. And she had a huge number on TikTok. And there is something called ripple effect. When Tabitha released that video, beside the few number of people you see on her views, if you see that, okay, maybe that video got maybe 500,000 views, forget it. There are many other people that would have reproduced that video on their platform. And that statement, if you don't come out to clarify it, you are endangering the lives of Nigerians across United States. We in the United States right now, we are at a very dangerous time. We have a president who is executing his agenda, who is deporting Latinos, deporting everybody, deporting black, deporting everybody. Everybody is on edge right now. We don't want that video out there. And then the younger ones that are growing up, they will get to see the video and they will instantly don't like us because they believe we have been taught, we have been groomed not to like black Americans when we come to the US. So this is my message to you, Sister Marayo. Do another video, post it on social media. We are going to try as much as possible to spread it. Thank you very, very much. That's my message. So please, I'm going to cut out this segment and I'll post it here. You can share it, post it on Instagram, anywhere. Let her get to see this. I've lived in America for 12 years. I have African American brothers and sisters that we work together, we flow together. I told you, the first person to call me Uncle Beno in America is a black American sister. We work together. We've been working together now for 7 good years. My primary care doctor is a female black American woman. She is the best doctor I've ever met in this America. She is the only doctor who don't want to put me on medication. She is the only doctor that when I go for a visit, I will open up, we will discuss everything, and she will walk me through everything. She's a black American woman. Now, having said that, do I have black American people I don't want to play with, I don't want to mingle with? Yes, you heard me right. It is human nature. Who you move with, who you befriend, who you have rapport with is your choice. That is not about not liking someone. It's about you. Maybe you look at this individual, you don't like how this individual move, and you be like, okay, I don't want it. Then you see another person, you be like, oh, I like this, and then you go for it. One of the people that helped me settle right here in the United States is Misty. I will call Misty. I'll text her today. Maybe I'll invite her to the show so you guys can hear her speak. If you check this channel or my other channel, you will have seen Misty before. Misty is my black American sister that helped me settle in America. Misty is the lady that I will call and say, Misty, somebody said this, so how do I navigate this? So she walked me through all of this. When I started working as a nurse, the person that really taught me the rudimentary of being a nurse is Miss B. Miss B is a legend. She's been a nurse for 30 years. When I started, every nurse, all healthcare workers that is watching this video, if you're a nurse, you will know what I'm talking about. The moment you graduate from school and you are on the floor, it's not easy being a nurse. All the things you were taught in school is not the same thing where you are on the floor. You are going to make some mistakes if you don't have somebody to mentor you. Miss B is an African American woman. On my third day on the job, when I was overwhelmed, Miss B was the one who noticed that, this guy is drowning. And she stepped in. And she said, Ben, bring your ass here, boy. That's not how you walk. The next day, I'm working evening shift. Miss B used to work morning shift at times. She would work evening shift at times. The next day, she was working morning shift. I went to work morning shift just to observe. And since then, I have been grounded. So please, who you mingle with, who you play with, who you make your friend is a matter of choice. And to my African American brothers and sisters, if you get to see this video, nobody were taught that when you go there, no. What is going on is that the media, the people who believe in divide and rule, they are the one who put certain content right there on the media. That when you see those content, we automatically believe that this is what is going on. Those in Nigeria, do you know the kind of movie we get to see mostly? Movie where one black American is committing a crime or is doing something. But like I've said here on my platform several times, I live in America and I can tell you now, whatever you see on any media platform that they are showing you that, it's black America, forget it. The white do times 10 of that same shit. I rest my case. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's dive into this conversation. Honey Babe is here first. My Honey Babe. First off, thank you, Honey Babe, for the audio you drop in the backstage. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. That's okay. I actually sent you that's video I actually came up to say that, you can play it if you want. How are you anyway?
Yeah, you are here anyway. I just want you to tell people what you said concerning...
I can't remember exactly what I said because it was me and Sam Olu that were going boss bass with each other. And normally we're on the same page. But I think I agree with everything that you said. I think back to what I said in the voice now, my problem is that Mariah is saying it from a place where she's not on ground. She's not living in America. She's not African American. And I think her saying what she said and giving this false narrative to anybody out there that all Nigerians think this way is a very dangerous precedence. And that's where I'm coming from. And I said in the voice now that personally for me, Mariah should stick to Nigerian issues, personally, because I always say that as a person in media and in social media, you have a responsibility when you talk to talk in a way that is responsible and having empathy at the same time, facts and figures. She lives in Nigeria. I assume at some time she was living abroad, but she's in Nigeria. There's a certain type of understanding the experience, understanding the environment you're talking about. Mariah doesn't have that. And I'm not being disrespectful, it's just facts. I mean, I did mention the senator in regards to being prosecuted in the UK and the child the boy that was 13 or 14. I know what she said. And there was no empathy at all. And I stand by what I said. And if she hears what I say, I stand by what she said. If you don't know the laws of a country, if you don't understand certain things like in safeguarding, even at 14, the judge and everyone was saying that there was a thing where even if you're saying that a 14-year-old should know better, he's a vulnerable child. And because of that, that's where the concern was. So for me, there's a lack of understanding. Again, what I said in terms of African Americans, for me, living in the UK, I don't know, maybe things are different. I'm very much aware, and I'm not naive to believe everything you see in the movies. And for people to just take things in the media, take movies and assume African Americans behave like that, it just shows how displaced and how uneducated you are. And I stand by that, because remember when people think Africans are kunte kinte, that we live in trees, that's the narrative that they place regarding us. And we get so upset, and how dare they think like that? But we do the same for African Americans. So that's where that's my mindset. I personally think that Mariah should stick to what she knows best, which is Nigerian issues. And what kind of frustrates me is everyone's trying to make oh, we don't think like that. That's not the case, because I know majority, and I'm not trying to generalize, there's a lot of people in the Nigerian culture and community that have that very negative mindset regarding African Americans, and for anyone to deny that, you're lying to yourself. And that's my problem. So for me, in terms of Tabitha, whether it's 10 years old, if she saw it just now, it's just as relevant as it was 10 years ago. She has the right, in the same way that Mariah has the right to respond to what the woman said, Tabitha has the right to respond to what she said, because I think it's very dangerous. You know, you're living in the US, Uncle Ben. You know what's going on in America. You know what's going on in the sense that, you know, everything that's happening with the deportations, with ICE, and the fact that the Black community has made a decision to sit this one out, and they're getting literally ripped apart in the media spaces. So to now hear this is obviously going to be very triggering for her. So I think for anyone to say, oh, why is she talking about it? She has every right to do that as an African American. If someone was disparaging Africans, Nigerians, I know many of you would have an issue and would want to obviously speak. So I think personally for me, she has every right to respond to whatever. And this is what I'm saying. If you're going to put stuff on social media, be prepared for someone to now call you out on it. And if you're not prepared to do that, then don't talk about anything.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, my honey babe. Always
My
making it.
pleasure.
All right, I'm
My
going to
pleasure.
put you in the backstage, and then where we
Thank
move
you.
to the topic, you come back. Thank you, my sister. All right, Mr. Dio, I see you. But let me allow Sister Marriott first. She might be busy. Time frame and mine is almost like the same. Sister Marriott, you welcome, my sister. How you doing, ma?
Hi, everybody. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
Marriott.
Wow. Hi, Sister Marian.
Hi, Stevie with the tiny
Welcome.
voice. I'm gonna agree with Honey Babe. Just that I understood what Mariah was trying to say, because I don't think she was saying the negative things that we, like, some people believe. I think she was trying to explain, you know, why some Nigerians have negative views of African Americans. And obviously, when you clip a video and start from the middle, it makes it look worse than it is. So I think she was trying to explain, not necessarily that she was trying to perpetuate the wrong thing. And then if you listen to the video, she also said, you know, when you say these things and you have these views of your hosts, then of course their reaction to you is also negative, not a positive reaction. So they also are on the defensive, and then they want to attack you back. So that's what I'm going to say in her defense. But I want to make a general comment just about how Nigerians view the people that they go and, like, when you go to a different country. I find that a lot of immigrants have a moral superiority to other people when they go and live there. Because you see people living differently from you, you judge them and go, they're this, they're that, they do this, they do that. But everybody, we're all human, and we all do the same things. When we go, oh, this will have baby mama culture. Don't we have baby mama culture where we live? Or these people commit crimes. Isn't Lagos filled with criminals? So we were quick to see the speck in other people's eyes, and then we ignored the logs in our own eyes. I gave the example of Canada, where I've heard Nigerians call indigenous people, they'll say they're lazy because they live on reservations. Some of them live on reservations. They're lazy, they're drunks, but these people were basically fed alcohol for decades. It only stopped in 1996. They used to take their children away from them. But so we moved to places because we're moving for money, and we focus on money, but we don't learn about the people of where we're going to, so that we can be good visitors or good guests in the nations that we go to. So the Tabitha lady, I don't know what her I didn't watch her video. I don't want to watch people get angry, so I'm not watching her video. But I think it's only natural that when you feel attacked, you want to attack other people back. So all I want to say is that for Nigerians who are moving to places, don't be quick to judge them and say they're this, they're that. Every single thing that you as a Nigerian can do in the US, it's because African Americans fought for that for everybody. Every single right. You can buy a house, you can go to whatever school you want, you can go to an Ivy League school and apply as a black, whatever it is. They fought for that. What did our own parents fight for in our own home countries? So I get their reaction when we move to their country and then you look down on them. So for them, it's like Nigerians are looking down on us, Cubans are looking down on us, Haitians are looking down, everybody looking down on us. Meanwhile, you're here enjoying everything that we fought for. So my only takeaway from this is if you want to move somewhere, I know you're there to make money and hustle, whatever it is, but you need to learn about the history of the people that you're living with so that you can live in harmony with your hosts. I think that's my takeaway from all of this. And I feel bad for Mariah because I don't think she was trying to bash them. I think she was trying to explain something. Maybe she did generalize, and maybe when she makes the video, it would look better, whatever it is. But I just want us to be kinder to people, to the hosts of the nations that we move to. That's my takeaway.
Ooh, Sister Marriott. Sister Marriott, thank you for bringing it 100%. I love you, my sister. Thank you. God bless you. Everything Sister Marriott said is 100. There are some crazy people. Okay, make I no curse because Misty says she won't bail me out. But
No cursing.
there are some nasty Africans and even some other Hispanics and the likes that will come to America and they look down on people, they talk down on people. Even though I think the right question is this. One thing I don't get is this. How do people talk down on others when they don't have anything to do together? I'm not trying to be controversial, but I think a lot of work needs to be done. Because like I said when I was talking, Sister Marriott, I am the type that if I don't vibe with you, I just don't vibe with you. But I'm not going to put myself in a place whereby you and I, we need to get into altercation or something. No, I am me. I say my mind. I tell you, I establish boundary. I respect your boundary. If it's not going to work, it doesn't work. That is just the way it is. Where I've been working now for 7 years, they kept me in the same unit. They've tried to move me a couple of times because nurse, you go float, they will change your home, everything. But anytime there is big attempt to move me, the majority of the African Americans that we work together, they are the one that say, no, Ben is going to stay. And yet, when we started working, we clash a lot, me and them. My strong personality and their strong personality crash. But guess what? Our clashes was based on the job. This is my duty. This is your own. This is what you have to do. This is my tax. This is your tax. Okay, you're not doing yours. I'm not doing mine. I've had situation where they call me out for not doing what I'm supposed to do. We have situation where I'll tell them, hey, you are supposed to do this one. Why don't you do it? So initially, it comes off like, who the hell are you to tell me I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do? On both sides. On their side is like, what the crazy nose? Are you nasty? You crazy young man? But I stood my ground and no, this is how the job is supposed to be done. And when I don't do my own part, they will come to me. They will come to my nurse station and say, Ben, you know you are supposed to do this 5 minutes ago. Initially, I will be like, how dare you come to me and tell me my job that I'm supposed to do? Who are you? So we start off on a very tough note. But as time goes on, we begin to realize that personally, we don't have issue. It's the job. And after a while, I begin to see the other side of them. They start seeing the other side of me. I've told you guys that I'm a very happy person. If I come to work like from the moment I they enter, anybody where I meet, I will say one or two things. You must smile me. We go laugh. So 7 years, same unit, we still work together. So when people say, "Oh, they look down on me," I'll just be like, how? So, Sister Marriott, I don't know if you want to chip in like maybe one or two examples if you want to help, but don't worry. But that
I
is just where I'm kind of confused.
I was gonna talk about that. What you're describing is on an individual basis, somebody that you're interacting with on like one on one. Like even when you think of the R people, the people who discriminate against you because of your skin color, one
Mm.
on one, they're not like treating you badly, but on a whole, they'll be the ones to see you in a store and want to call they'll see you in a nice neighborhood and want to call the police on you. So what you're describing does not actually conflict with having a negative perception. It could just be like having a negative perception on the whole about those people, just the way Nigerians associate them with criminality, the way the Oyinbo people associate them with criminality. Is it true? No. Are there criminals? Yes. But are most people, people who hold down a job and live normal lives? Yes. On the flip side, a lot of them say Nigerians are scammers. Don't you get offended when they say that? Because are there scammers? Yes. But are most Nigerians scammers? No. The people that will use the phrase scammers to describe Nigerians, once a story comes up and there's a Nigerian in the story, even if the story is positive, they just go scammer. They could have a Nigerian friend that they hang out with or they go to brunch with. But so on the individual basis, they see you as an individual, but they have a negative connotation of the whole group. And maybe they don't want to do business with you, for example. And some of it is just internet gbazbos. Some of it doesn't translate into real life, where if somebody makes a negative comment, or everybody, oh, this comment is not coming from my people, it's coming from this Nigerian person, so they must be looking down on me. So sometimes it doesn't follow any logic. It doesn't follow any kind of like they haven't experienced what they're describing. And I'm talking about both sides, people that usually fight each other. They might not have experienced anything that they're describing on an individual level, but they have a xenophobia of the people coming from Africa. Like, listen, Nigerians are very arrogant people. There's some countries on some continents where the people behave like they are special. If you ask any South American, they'll tell you that Argentinians are like the Nigerians of South America. Very delusional, arrogant, think they are they created everything for their own reasons. Nigerians are very much that way. When we go somewhere, we basically, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
we basically take over. Our personality is just so strong. We boast about our country. So when they see the news and they see, poverty in Nigeria, they're shocked. Like, I thought you guys said that all of you are rich. Because Nigerians say everybody's rich in Nigeria. But we're only here to just, stay here temporarily. I have maids. I see Nigerians go. I have maids in Nigeria. I have domestic staff in Nigeria. And they're thinking, okay, if you're all rich, so where is this poverty story that we're seeing coming from? So individually, I think if you're interacting with, like, in your experience, because you're interacting with people, I'm gonna walk away from this.
All right,
You're
Mercy.
if you're interacting with people from different cultures, you
Mhm.
tend to have a true understanding of the people that you're dealing with. You don't build that negative feeling. But
Yeah.
when all you do is you don't actually meet anybody, you don't meet any African Americans, you don't meet any Haitians, you don't meet anybody from Cuba, you just take whatever image that has been given to you, whether you see it on TV or you see it on the internet, and then you say that is who they are. So I think, I don't know,
That is stereotyping them, right?
the stereotype, like Nigerians are stereotyped all the time. We're stereotyped as loud, we're stereotyped as dishonest, we're
Mhm.
stereotyped as scammers. It's not true, but I can't be getting annoyed. I can only, like, if you meet me, then you know that okay, maybe I'm not a Yahoo boy or
Yeah.
girl. So
Yeah.
yeah, I get what you're saying in that there's, on an individual level, you wouldn't see those examples, but just collectively. And I think for your country right now, for the US, just the way things are,
Yeah.
the how can I describe it? The atmosphere is so hot. And I
Hmm.
think for African Americans, they've been struggling to explain to the immigrants for a long time that the things that have happened to us is not
Yeah.
because of us. It's because these people have systemically broken down everything we've tried to build. And immigrants don't get it. But the
Hmm.
Latinos are getting it now. Africans are seeing it now. Haitians are seeing it now. So I think for them, the frustration is that they've been trying to explain to us for decades. Like, you don't understand that they're bringing you here to counter us, to make us look worse, to give you advantages that, place us in a corner so that you can be the model minority. But
Hmm.
now we're now beginning to understand it because we all don't come from societies where there is a hierarchy based on race. For a lot
Yeah.
of us, we're just Igbo, we're Tiv, we're Yoruba. We weren't given advantages based on our skin tone. So now that we're moving to this place, and these people are saying, no, 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 these bad things are happening to me because I'm black. And we're thinking, no, I'm a doctor. I have a house. Maybe if you pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you wouldn't be, experiencing this. But now we're beginning to see actually there is a racial hierarchy in the US.
Yeah.
And whether you are black from Nigeria or African American or from Cuba, whatever it is, as long as you're not white, you're not in the club. So I think that's their frustration with us as well. So we need to understand each other.
Exactly. Thank you. Oh, I think who this is the longest I've heard Sister Marriott being on the platform.
I blame Chinye.
Usually, all you do is to stay in the chat and be punching me, punching me. Sister Marriott, I can't love you
Uncle
less.
Ben,
Thank you. Yes,
the
Mama.
Sister Marriott in the chat is different from the Sister Marriott in the studio right now.
Oh,
She's so
really? Holy.
sweet.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm in trouble.
Yes.
I'm in troublemaker in the chat. It's true.
And the lover lady in the studio.
Yes, yes. Very different person. You're very right, CB.
You.
Yes, but I'll be in the chat.
No problem, Sister Marriott. Thank you very much.
Thank
God
you
bless.
for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right. Mr. Dayo, briefly, before I go to Auntie Grace, Mr. Dayo, your take. You are in Nigeria, and what is your take on what Sister Murayo said and the response from Sister Tabitha?
Actually, I'm very, very happy about this topic because it's something that we have to talk about eventually because this has been an issue between the Africans and the African Americans because it has kind of generated some kind of a disparity and some kind of a tension between these two that is now becoming like a problem, silent problem that nobody seems to want to talk about. Only baby is quite right because we cannot dispute the fact that there are tensions between Nigerians or maybe Africans and African Americans because this thing has been there all along. And then, but one thing that I want to say here is that if you know Nigerians very well, you know that anywhere you see a Nigerian in a foreign country, the very first impression you have about them is that they are proud. Nigeria have this ego,
Ha, ha.
self-identified. It's natural with us. I'm sorry. That is like our identity. Anywhere Nigeria is, anywhere in the world, any country in the world, we are known for that. Nigeria don't bow down to anybody. So
Mr.
for
Dayo,
the citizens of that country, yes, sir.
please, off your mic, off your mic. You are sounding like my sister Ngozi. Eh? Ngozi just landed one big blow. You never had to tell her. Shout out to you, Sister Ngozi. See beauty. Eh?
Nobody has done right.
So Ngozi said Nigerians have high self-esteem in general. It's borderline arrogance. Ngozi don't punch us again. Where I see this sisters. Oh,
See, she's actually right because I think I share the same view. But the thing is that for any citizen of any country where you see Nigerian, you will have an impression that these people are rude. But sorry, it is not that we are rude, but that's just where we are. Now, coming back to the issue of our lady broadcaster who made that post, I wanted to say that she said she was giving that talk, and I like your rebuttal when you said that not everybody had that talk, and it's true. because when like say something as if this is what is happening, like like a kind of in a general sense, you are like frustrating the fact that you cannot see beyond your nose. You only know what you know. You cannot speak for everybody, because what she said, she makes it sound as if an average Nigerian coming to the US have been tutored that they should not like African American, which is not true. Nothing like that ever happened. Everybody come to the US on their basis, and their families are even different. And they'll come to think of it. If you're going to talk about the media, when we were growing up, what the media was showing us in Africa were just Western films and black films, black slavery. But in the 80s, they started showing us all these gangster films of black Americans and all. But that does not really portray the narrative, because we know that yes, there are crimes everywhere. Blacks are not the symbolistic type of people that they call to be bad. No, is not synonymous with badness. No, being black does not mean that you are evil. But they were pushing that narrative, because most of the movies that they were showing us back then was just black doing drugs, doing all this kind of criminal activities and all. But we have evolved from that. So for someone now to now post the same thing now to pursue a narrative, I think it is wrong. But I will not run away from the fact that this Tabitha lady also, I think she was fishing for something to actually address the issue of African and African American having silent conflicts. Because naturally, an African, when they get to the US, they are like looking above every other person else. They want to be seen as if they are special. It's a natural thing, particularly with we Nigerians. When we get to the US, we look down upon everybody. And then a citizen will not like that. We take that one as an insult. You that just came into my country, you're supposed to show some respect. But that does not mean that we are rude. If you move closer to me, it's like a self-defense. It's just like trying to like maintain your fence. You don't want people to take advantage of to take an advantage of you. We all have that. But when you get closer to Nigeria, you realize that we are lovely people. But from a distance, you see what to be proud, arrogance, and all. But we are not. So we need to really address this issue so that there will not be tension between Nigerians and African Americans. Because if not, if Mariah does not make another video to really explain what she meant, and this narrative goes out there, it can become a problem. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Uncle Dayo. God bless you, sir. Thank for your take. I think maybe another day we may have to speak on what constitutes looking down on people. I'm sorry. We all have our stances. I don't get it. When you say people are looking down on people, what actually constitutes that? I remember when I started working in US, and I was working in a healthcare sector in a facility where, you know how we all start. And the first person that told me I am not black, I'm African, is actually an African American brother, that my colleague at work. He said, "No, Ben, you're not black. You're African. You're not black, man." And it don't make sense to me until the more I lived in the United States, then I begin to understand what he's saying. Now, another black American brother also said to me one time, wait, can I even recall what he said now? Because those two incidents I can't forget. Yes. Based on the nature of our job, we applied the protocol and things like that. And then there was an error, and he was the one that made the error. And when the supervisor asked us to write a report on what happened, by my nature, I don't know how to lie. So I describe everything the way we go about that particular incident. And he got angry. The good thing is that there are two other AA that we did the job together. The report were the same, but I was the one he came to, and he said to me, you think you are above me? No, you are below me. I'm way here, you are here. Again, I was still new in America. I don't understand what those two meant. Until later, when I'm beginning to integrate myself into the American system, I now see that, oh, it is a thing in America that people look at people from two angles based on your status or based on whatever they have on their mindset, that you are either below or you are above. So I now say, oh, this is where they look, this is how they look at each other. Then I also noticed that in America, respect is a big deal. This is not about black or Nigerian right now. In America, everybody wants to be respected. How dare you disrespect me? It's a big deal in America. So then I started paying attention to, all right, if you so much desire to be respected, do you respect others? So maybe we're going to have this conversation on another time. What actually constitutes this looking down on people? Because here is my thing. I'm human. I'm not going to lie to you. If we are at a job, if your position is above me, you are above me. If my position is above you, I'm above you. It has nothing to do with race or color, as far as me I'm concerned. Now, if my position, mine is higher than yours, and I instruct you to do something or I ask you to do something, and you instinctively believe that, how dare you, you are looking down on me. Now, that's a problem. That means you are not aware of where you belong. Don't get me wrong, go. We have some crazy, nasty Africans that once they have one certificate like this, they want to throw it at your face all the time. We know how we are. That is why, for me personally, when I'm dealing with anybody, depending on what we got going on, if we are speaking on an issue that does not require technical knowledge, professional expertise, if it is just like a general issue, let's say relationship, for instance, and you are an engineer or a PhD holder, and when we're having that conversation, you want to throw your degree in front of me, say, oh, I'm an engineer, I'm telling you this is what it is, and this is a social issue. No, we get problem. To me, that's what constitutes you thinking you are above everyone else. So maybe it's going to be a conversation for another day, but we are lucky to have Auntie Grace in the studio today. Man, no waste your time. Auntie Grace, I saw your picture on Facebook.
Uncle Beno.
Auntie Grace. So now only CC they say soft life. No, say you be general manager of soft life.
Excuse me. Uncle Beno, I'm not back, you know. I'm just I missed my people. Let me call in today. I'm not back.
I saw you in Paris. I'm like, Sister Auntie Grace beat me to this place. The only place I want to go.
Yeah, man.
Haifu Abi Haifu Tower. When they call that place?
iPhone Tower. Yeah.
Sister Grace, you they chop life. Oh, they carry us along, Auntie. Just say, Ben, come. Even though you be coconut, just come with me. Anyway,
my coconut head brother. I said life is too short, so may we just enjoy and small.
Abina, welcome, welcome.
I'm not back.
Hey.
I'm not back. Yeah, I'm not back. How are you? How is everyone? Thank you, Marriott, Honey Babe, Simbi, Mr. Dio, everybody in the studio, and everyone on the chat. Thank you for what you guys are doing. Sometime I just jump in to say, let me listen to what you're doing regarding Ifunanya. I haven't been able to go through everything. Well done. You're doing great job.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, regarding this particular matter, I'm not going to be long here. Honey Babe, Sister Marriott, and Mr. Dio, they have spoken. The only thing I just came in to say, you can't just say because you were instructed when you were going to America not to mingle with Black America, and then you generalize that to everybody. I have family in America, right? Mm-hmm. I have never heard this kind of narrative that I know that there is this kind of squabble between the Black Americans and the Africans because of when we talk about, people say Nigerians are proud, arrogant, like Mr. Dayo was describing. On this chat, people say, oh, Sister Grace is very soft-spoken, she's this, she's that. But do you know that in my place of work, there are a few people who said, I am arrogant, I am too loud, the way I talk. At the moment, I have even raised like these aggressive complaint about aggressive behavior from somebody to anytime I thought you said, oh, she's shouting again. I said, which voice am I shouting? This is how they perceive us, African. When I talk, the Africans in my work, the Nigerians in my work, I am a big sister to them because they come to me with talk, the little advice, and I give them, they see it. But this so-called whatever they think they are, oh, she's shouting, she's shouting. Where am I shouting from to where? You want to change my personality because you come and insult me in my face? Hello, are you crazy today? You have not insulted me. You understand? If I say, what do you mean? You say she's shouting, she's shouting. That is the proudness they see in us. It doesn't necessarily mean that we are proud. When I see people say on this platform, Sister Grace is soft spoken, I'm like, really? When somebody somewhere is saying I'm shouting all the time, so it depends on who. And then I always talk about communication. How did you present it? How did another person interpret it? If you are coming here to say, oh, when I was going, this is what they told me, and it made me to see Black American in this way. Please, if you were taught in this direction, don't take it like that. Work with them, get to know them. It's a different ball game. But you generalizing that everybody has this message, and no, people will perceive it differently. Like I said, I have family in America, right? I have never had this kind of problem. And the way people perceive people differently, and the Black American too, they have this strong personality, the way they come. Even we in the UK, I'm sorry to say, sometimes we clash with our colleague from the Caribbean because of the way we spoke, the way we speak, because of how we take our stand. You understand? Especially when somebody is talking. I might be talking because of my accent, they don't understand. They might take it for something else. When somebody else from the Caribbean, maybe when they speak, they have this strong Caribbean accent, if I don't understand. Sometimes you might read it differently. You might see the person as being aggressive. Except you have to sit down and give a listening ear. You listen and listen and listen. And then if you don't have an understanding, ask what do you mean? And then the person will say it again. So I don't see why we, with our colors, we Black American and then African, I don't see why we should be fighting ourselves. It's a question of we having an open mind to work with everyone. But
Yeah.
in most cases, it's not like that because someone is already coming with this defensive, oh, this is what I had the A talk, this is what I had B talk. Maybe they're going to come. And by the time the person just open their mouth, yeah, this is what they say about you, it becomes an issue. So you can't just come in and say, this is what Nigerians were told before they came into America. No, it's not going to be with everyone. If that was your experience, address your issue. If any other person has that experience, the person will learn from it. Don't generalize. That was what I had. I said, let me just come in and then say hello to my people. Hope
Yeah.
everyone is fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Auntie Grace. We have missed you, Auntie Grace.
I
We
missed everyone. Thank you so much. You did an amazing job.
Oh, thank you, ma. God bless you, ma.
Hi,
Thank
Cindy.
Sister Grace, help me warn CB. CB is messing with
Hi,
me.
ma'am.
CB is teaching me all kind of nonsense now. Help me talk to her, please.
And then when she teach you, please take it like that.
Oh, yay!
Please
Uncle
take
Ben.
it. She's teaching
Not,
you soft
not the
life.
response you were expecting, right? I'm
This
trying.
might be,
Uncle Ben is too Ijebu and too traditional, so I'm trying to bring him out a
that's why
little
you're
bit.
teaching him. You're trying to soften him a bit.
Ah, Temi Bami.
Exactly.
It's very good.
Oh my God. Thank you. God bless
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I wish I have time. What is today? Is today Wednesday or Thursday, sir? Wait till be today's date, sir. Simbi, today now waiting.
Today is Wednesday, 18th, sir. 18th of June.
Wednesday? Hi, Jesus. I still have
Yes,
to go to
sir.
work 2 more days before my off. Oh, anyway, I wish we have more
It is
time to.
well. The Lord is your strength.
Amen. I wish we have a lot of time to cover the rest of this topic, but when you have great conversation like this, time run faster. We're gonna run through comments and call it a day, and then maybe we'll go into the other conversation tomorrow. Now, for those who are watching right now, I want you to look at the picture on my screen. Just take a wide guess, okay? I need you to tell me how many doctors and how many nurses and how many engineers we have on the screen right there. And there are at least 4 of these beautiful black sisters who are still in school. They are not doctor yet. So just take a wide guess. I'm going somewhere with this. M5, I'm now jealous of you. M5, you are off. You are off for another 6 days after today. Really? Why would they do that in the UK? To your law. Okay. All right. Let's do this real quick as we are rounding up now. Please look at this picture. Can you guess how many doctors, engineers, nurses, and the 4 ladies in this picture who are still in school? They are not up there. Can you take a guess? Anybody can take a guess? Oh, Misty, you are not good at guessing. Sister Chiye, you won't try? Okay. So definitely nobody can guess, right? Una see the wahala now. Okay. Sanusi says 6 doctors are sitting. 6 doctors are sitting. Okay. Anybody want to try again? I just need 1 or 2 more people to just take a wide guess. Anybody? All right. If nobody can guess, oh, thank you, my people. Samolu said all of them are doctors. Then shout out to you, Babin2 #1. Sorry, I'm old school. I don't know how to call it, but I'll just go by Babin. Babin, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to Real Fam. Babin. Simbi, you better carry down your asset when you go sit down for one place. Babin. It's Babin. Am I wrong? Anyway, sorry, my sister. I just see Berbin. Babin. I will get there one day. Anyway, Babi said 5 doctors. Let's see again. Sister Shie say they seemed classy. Joseph said all those in big wigs are doctors. Okay. They say 5 doctors, 7 engineers, 4 students, nurses. All right. Peanut says 6 doctors. Okay, keep it coming. Peanut says 6 doctors, 5 engineers. Baby said I got it right. Simply, what? Simply take your time. What is wrong with you? You say I don't get them. Babin, that's a sweet name, Simbi. Simbi, ma try me, oh. Ma try me, rara. Kiloman shege ike. Hey, all right. Let's see. Sister Chinye said 5 nurses, 3 doctors, 3 engineers, 4 entrepreneurs. Okay, don't let me waste your time. Basically, all the beautiful sisters you see on this screen right now, they are all Black American doctors. African American doctors. I was searching for a video right now. I couldn't find the video, but when I see the video, I'll do a reaction to it. There was a gathering of almost 120 something doctors. They were all Black American doctors. And I'm going somewhere with this. The media will not show you something like this. Yes, Samolu, you guess right, Baba. The media will not show you anything like this. I shared a video at the backstage one time, and I said, these are two of my favorite Black American sisters that I like to watch their content online. Two Black American ladies. They own chains of dentist offices. Two Black American beautiful ladies. They are both married. They have kids. Their one husband is a doctor. I think the other one husband is into IT or something. And the husband, they are also Black Americans. Where I'm going is this, my people. Black America has millions of professional sisters and brothers. Black America has a lot of successful people. It all boils down to what do you want to see? On the flip side, Black Americans have a lot of people who are struggling. They have those who are on drugs. They have those who are living in Section 8. But guess you what? Do your research. The number of people who live in government-assisted buildings in America, blacks are just about maybe 30% of them. Guess the rest? White people. When it comes to benefit, when you go to correctional facilities, jails, guess the number of people who are there the most. Guess the number of people who committed the biggest crime in America. When it comes to scamming people, guess the color of the people who scam people the most. I'll leave you to do the research and draw your conclusions. But when it comes to what they put out there, the race they put out there to tell you that these people, they are worst. They are the worst of the worst. Guess what race? African Americans. I'm telling you this for you to know that the media are programmed to divide us. The media are programmed to make it seem like African Americans are the problem of America. That is a wrong narrative. God bless my sister Marriott. Just like Sister Marriott and many of my sisters in the chat have said, if they call Nigeria now, you know the first thing that comes to their mind? Scammer. I think I shared with you guys here one time that the first place where I work as a care worker, the nurse, the Oyinbo nurse, come to my that they brought to float to my unit one time. The moment the guy came and we start talking and everything, and he asked me, "Where are you from?" You know, you can tell from my accent. From my accent, I'm not an American. Where are you from? I say, "Oh, I'm from Nigeria, man." He said, "Oh, Nigerians. You know, a Nigerian scammed me. He scammed me, man. I lost about $8,000. Dude scammed me." I try, say, Ben, na no so. You are just a care worker. Just behave, no say anything, no. I kept quiet. When God won't catch him, 3 days later, they float him to my unit again. And as he came, you see me, very nice man anyway, white man. He said, "Oh, Ben, how is my Nigerian friend? You know, a Nigerian scammed me, right? Dude make $8,000 out of me." And at that day, now he can't go talking when I'm not happy. You know, I told you when I first started in America, I suffer well, money no the day. So every day at the vest when I go work, I was doing CNA job. And I was working in a mental facility. Me, where be big boy for Nigeria. Me, where I get staff. I get my office. I dey ball for Nigeria. I enter Yankee. I got to work for facility where I dey pursue people. People where guys come. So that day was a wrong day. So he told me, "Oh, Ben, that dude scammed $8,000 out of me." Now I say, "Sir, can I be honest with you? You are a greedy man. You want to reap where you did not sow." Yeah, clear.
Okay.
He looked at me. He was instantly alert. Then what do you mean, Ben? I said, yes. I'm a Nigerian. I don't scam anybody, but I know how scam games goes. There is something called a format. A scammer will offer you something that you know you are not entitled to. Something you know that is wrong. A scammer, whoever scam you, because na man him be, not be woman. If na woman, I go say romance scam. So I tell them, any Nigerian scammer that scammed you as a man offered you something. He's definitely trying to sell something to you that you know your money cannot buy that thing. But you follow along because you thought he's an African guy, he's a Nigerian, he'll be mumu. He doesn't know what he's doing. Until he scammed the living the hell out of you now, then your eyes open. This is when I tell you, until that guy resign and move, because nurses will be a shower, we change job well. Until that guy, that you both come off our work, go to another work. You know, they greet me again. He hated me for saying that. But that is the reality. I'm a Nigerian. I have never scammed anybody before in my life. I do business. Can I buy something for $5 and sell it to you for $20? Yes. If you are willing to pay $1,000 for the product I bought $5, I will sell it to you. I will take the profit and I will blast. I go enjoy. It's called business. But will I ask you to come and buy something that I don't have? Like, yeah, I won't do it. Millions and millions of Nigerians, they are hard workers. And if there is something I know Nigerians are very good at, it is called delayed gratification. Nigerians and Mexicans, we share that similarity. A Nigerian man can be sleeping on your couch for 6 months and he will be making more money than you that you offer him that couch. A Nigerian ladies, they are freaking determined. If Nigerian lady, the one where we say they don't take academic swear for. If you meet Nigerian lady where they take academic swear for, if she tell you I want to be a doctor, and this is not limited to Nigeria, African generally. This weekend I'm going to cover a sister, and maybe I will share some of the video here. We want to go and celebrate her PhD. She's from Cameroon. If you meet African women, Nigerian women that are into academics, they know they stop. You know, even dim their light. If they say they won't become doctor, they will become doctor. Now, Nigerian men, okay, me, as I did like this, the one where they go safe. Now, every day at the time, my dad say, I don't tire for this school. I don't want to go again. No. Men, now money will define. But all I'm saying is this. You have as much successful African Americans as well as Africans. The problem with some people is they don't open their eyes to look. Let me give you a simple example. The next time you go visit, you go for a medical checkup, whether you go to a clinic or a hospital, usually in the hall, in the reception hall, they usually have the pictures, the portrait of the doctors on the wall. Take your time to look at those pictures. You will see a lot of Black brothers and sisters on that wall. I'm telling you this so that anybody who lives in America and you are still into that habit of looking down on Black Americans, I want you to know that the small population of Black Americans you see that are doing maybe one nasty thing or the other does not represent the entire Black American race. And to my Black American sisters and brothers, if you get to see this, the few Nigerians that you come across, that just the way my sister Ngozi said, the one with bloated egos, please, they don't represent majority of us. Okay? Dr. Adama, don't start. You won't start conversation where we no go take commodity again. Dr. Adama, don't even start. Oh, Simbi. Dr. Adama said, I need to be a doctor, a gynecologist. Not be gynecologist, be OBGY. Those people where they look womanish.
Uncle Ben, It's just a profession now. Why are you really
No, no,
being
no, 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 no,
insensitive?
no, 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 no. I can never ever be that. Don't be where they look whom I be. Don't go there. In fact, I have this conversation with my madam. Say, Auntie Biko, I take God beg you. When you want choose OBGY, I be saying OBGY they call them. I take God beg you, make it be a woman. Make it be a woman. Even now, sometimes if my madam want, if she want just stress the living daylight out of me, she say, oh babe, I think I want to change my OBGY. There is this new doctor. I saw the guy, tall, handsome doctor, and people are giving you good recommendation. May you not marry a woman that will decide to frustrate you, knowing what you cannot stand.
I
So,
don't
Doctor,
understand that prayer.
may you not marry a woman that knows what you can't stand and she decide to frustrate you with it. I'm just saying it jokingly anyway. My madam know wetin I no like. She know the conversation where we say, once she put mouth, instead of me laughing, na verse, I go the verse. Yeah, the moment is a very handsome doctor. And all my friends that use him, they were giving great review about him. You know, I've been with my OBGY for long when I'm having my baby. But right now, as I'm going older, it be like say I won't change to this new doctor.
Okay, I think the doctor is very gentle with
Simbi,
the way he.
if you don't
Let me
stop
not
there,
say
Simbi,
anything. Yeah, I
if you
got
don't
scatter
stop
this
there,
show.
I am not a fan of male OBGY. I begin to make gynecologist. I am not a fan. You cannot be looking at what you do not pay for. Simbi, I know they talk. Please, my African American brothers and sisters and my African brothers and sisters, please, let us start spreading positive messages. We are not each other's enemy. We are one. The people, the power that being, are trying to divide us. If we continue embracing that narrative, that is when we give credence to that division. That's my final take. Thank you, everybody. I hope today's show, you've been able to learn one or two things from today's show. And please, if there is any area that comes as being insensitive, please don't be mad at us. We are not expert. Me and Simbi, we are not expert. And all my guests, they are just trying to help us understand how things goes. And above all, I want to thank everybody who are part of today's show. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for not trolling anybody. This is a very sensitive topic. I don't even know that we can have it on this platform without bad buzz. So I'm so proud of all our real fam and everybody that watch our show. May God bless you for your understanding. Please, I am not a trained journalist. I'm just a hustler. I'm just the guy that turn up his camera and start talking. That's why they always talk, say, we respect our real fam a lot because they are the one that actually comes in and make it make sense. If you have to go by what is coming out of my mouth, while I go the deal, sometimes I will have said something before my sister would caution me quickly. I would not say, yeah, Modaro. I remember when I say I'm gonna address this issue. Misty said, Misty put in the backstage, say, Uncle Beno, it's good you talk about this, but please don't use some words. I cannot bail you out. So I tried to caution myself. Thank you, everybody. All right, now let me come back to you, Simbi. As we are rounding up now, Simbi, we have just 2 minutes to discuss this thing. Simbi, will you choose a male gynecologist or a female gynecologist? The name self they had to pronounce. Is it gynecologist or I think I got it right now. So Simbi, will you choose a male or a female?
Male.
Huh?
Male. They are very soft-spoken and gentle.
Simbi.
Sir.
Whoa. Don't ever try that thing. Look, I'm going to do brotherhood right now. But first, shout out to my Babi sister. Babi said, first time chatting and listening to your live show, and you got my subscription. Oh, Simbi, let me give Babi. Oh,
Welcome, baby. We love you. Thank you for subscribing. Please don't
see,
be a stranger. Turn on your notification bell so that whenever we go live, you get it. Thank you.
Babi. Oh, Babi, disregard Simbi. Oh, take my own. Okay. Thank you, my sister. Now, Simbi, let me advise you as an uncle that has always loved and liked you. Don't you dare go and choose a male OBGY. Women, look, I talk. Yes, women that choose male OBGY, they get dirty mind. They want to. God save me. Oh,
Ben, you're judging.
We judge on this one. Women have no right, and I don't even see any reason why a man should choose that profession in the first place. Imagine what a man paid for. An African man like me. Stevie, do you know what it means to marry an African woman? What we paid for. You will just go and see your OBGY. You will just lie on the table and then you just spread it. Stevie, are you normal? Are you okay?
I will obey every instruction. Turn like this, wide open, turn, lift, anything.
I swear to God Almighty, Simbi, if you repeat this thing again, I go grab your throat now. Don't do that.
Turn over, bend over.
Listen,
just
Simbi.
Just lift this a little bit. Yeah. Are you okay? Okay, higher.
Simbi. Sisi, okay, Sisi is here. Sisi, please, in 1 minute, let me talk to CB. Advise CB against this road to destruction she's embarking on.
I can't. I support.
Hey, soft life,
Sydney.
Sisi.
Hey, Uncle Better. I fully
Thank you
support.
for having my back.
You didn't see my
Love
comments.
you too.
I prefer a male gynecologist only because that's their area of specialism, right? So they know that area very well, and they'll do their job diligently.
Sisi, let's tell it what it is.
What is it?
Not all women, but some women that choose male gynecologists, they have ulterior motive.
Like what?
They have.
But Uncle Ben, men are patient when it comes to.
I just think men. I just think men are a lot more understanding.
No.
From my experience,
and sensitive to your emotions too.
Yeah, they tend to be when they're doctors. But if you meet another women, we know ourselves. You will say, "Oh, this area hurts." The doctor will just be thinking, "Oh, well, I go through this every month as well. There's no big deal," you know. So I don't think women are always as empathetic, but whereas men, they tend to be, and I feel like they have a better level of care and attention than female ones. It's got nothing. It's not a sexual thing. It's not a sexual thing. No. They're mostly all the OBGYNs here. They're like over 60. They're over 60 here. Yes. They're never any good looking.
Uncle Ben, what are you paranoid about? They're one of the best in the business. They are one of the best. It's just like if you can have a female urologist, what is wrong with a male gyno? There's nothing wrong with it. Stop looking at it from that point. And guess what? When you die, you're going to die naked. When you come to the OR, I'm seeing you naked. There's nothing you're hiding. So what do you care?
Exactly. Dr. A, welcome.
I want to show you guys something.
What do you want to show us, Uncle Ben?
I want to show you guys are really getting on my nerves.
Cece, greetings, my darling. Cece, you're such a wise lady. I love the way you say, leg up, push it back. Oh, I love that.
No.
Let them have a baritone voice. Oh, forget it.
You see what I'm saying now? Where baritone voice take enter this conversation now? I want to show you. Wait, this guy now. There is this one gynecologist. I used to follow him one time. Then I didn't know he was a gynecologist. He used to have good advice. The day I discovered he's a gynecologist, now that day I stopped following him. Now, men, tell me, will you allow this person to tell madam, oh, you welcome, how you feeling today? Everything okay down there? Don't worry, we're going to examine it, lay on the bed, open it up. Now, one spoil today for me, where would they go? I can't stand this. Man, I no verse.
Uncle Ben, just imagine
I
this
want to
scenario.
understand what is your paranoid for? Is it another male seeing your woman's vagina that you're paranoid about? So let me ask you, when she was giving birth in the ER, in the OR where she was delivering your children, are you telling me there was no male physician in that OR?
Wait. I was there. When we have
No, it
my
doesn't
baby,
matter if
I
you're
was
there.
there.
Forget, but you
I
can't
saw
see.
everything
They
that was
cover
going on.
you. They can't allow you to see the process.
We are all in the room now. And they are
That's not
bringing
what I
out
asked
baby.
you. I said, wasn't there another male gyno
Where is there?
obstetrician in the OR? They were, right? Of course, they saw the punada. They saw it. And I
Now,
bet you there were more than 3 of them that saw that punada that day now.
hey, but that is child delivery. It's different from you dressing up, looking sexy, walk into the doctor office and be like, hi, doctor. I think I'm feeling something down there. I don't know what it is. I just want you to check it out. It's different. Please, if you are married to an African man, do not choose a male gynecologist. It is wrong. It is a taboo.
No, it's not a taboo because
It's a
your
taboo.
minister. Oh, no, it's not.
No.
Because you're minister of tradition and
No.
culture. I am married to
No.
an African man, and he has no problem with my gynecologist being a male, sexy gynecologist with a baritone voice.
Sister Dana, come on for studio. Bye-bye. We are done with you.
And the fingers are usually not that hard, like that of a bricklayer is very soft.
Sylvie,
you don't spoil finish.
The fingers are not, the palms are not even rough. You know, it's smooth.
What's happened to Sibi? She's become such a baddie now.
She's a bad girl. You
very bad now.
You talk her to be bad.
I'm learning from her.
No. Bye. You people cannot come and spoil our hard labor in the real farm. Uncle Dayo, we're gonna have this conversation. I will bring some men. We have this conversation. Me, I vote no. As we are living here now, if you support female to have, this will be our last poll. You will see what will happen now. Okay, if you support a woman to have a male.
I support the person who's the best for the job. If that's a man, if that's a woman, if that's a dog, do what you have to do.
See, you're such a darling.
That's all.
It doesn't matter. My husband is in the office listening to the show, so
it doesn't matter.
He knows it doesn't matter. It's once you want the best to take care of your family.
Exactly. I don't care if it's a woman, it's a man. Just sort me out and let me go on my way. End of story.
But our preference are men. We prefer men. Yeah.
Una never talk with the worry. This is our last poll. Do you support a woman to have a male OBGY? Drop 1 if you support. Drop 2 if you are against. That is how we're gonna live. Una frustrated. Me. Make I go drop my own. My own is
women that are voting. I just want you to know that nobody can see your vote or your name. So vote honestly. Vote according to your conscience.
I'm putting two. No. Nonsense. You cannot. African woman, you don't do that. That is disrespectful. You cannot open the thing up for another man to see. It is an abomination.
What if that's the only doctor? Then what are you going to do?
He can never be the only doctor. Thank you,
Samolu. In that moment.
Thank you, Samolu. Bad sisters everywhere.
In that moment, let's say you go to ER, there's only that doctor's the only doctor that's on call, and it happens to be a male. Are you gonna say, "Oh no, I'll wait for the female doctor to come on call in the morning"? Uncle Ben, for real.
You see, if he did not share you people's opinion, Dr.
Really, Dr. Iffy,
you are corrupt sisters. You are so corrupt. You need deliver. In fact, bow down your head. Let me deliver you. Pray.
You can bob my head to deliver me. Just like you said, male nurses are known to be a whore in the hospital. And guess what? I deal with them every day. And guess what? I don't have a problem with that. So what is wrong with me working with a male nurse? If my
No, no,
husband is
no,
so
no, no. You
paranoid, a
as
male
Africans,
physician.
as African is so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Perpetua,
Oh, what
remove that
makes it
yes.
wrong, Uncle Ben? What makes it wrong?
It's wrong. Perpetua,
What
remove
makes
that
it,
yes
tell me
and
what
change
makes
it to
it
no
wrong?
now.
What is
Perpetua,
wrong about it?
Perpetua, change that yes to no right now. You people just decide to frustrate me. Bye-bye, we are leaving. Bye, I'll see you tomorrow. I want to go by me. Nonsense. Why will you see a male gynecologist? The only thing, when you are married to an African man, that place is reserved for only your man to see.
Oh my goodness, Uncle Ben.
Yes. Yes, Sissy.
Okay,
Now,
let me ask you a question. Now, let's be serious now. Listen to this question. In case of an emergency in the flights, and they say you've heard this announcement, do we have a male? I mean, do we have a doctor in the plane? And it happens to be a male doctor, and it has
do
something
what?
to do with. Hold on. It has something to do with down there or whatever. So you will refuse the care because it's a male doctor, right? No, I'm asking you. You will refuse the emergency care because it has something to do with down there, and you say no. You're a male. Is there a female?
No,
Is
but
that the
I will be there, right? I will be there.
Well, so if you're going to be there,
Uncle
what's the
Ben, are you going to
difference?
be there every time?
You're going to be there all the time. Are you kidding me?
If I'm saying my own, the only way I can accept a wife to go and see a male gynecologist is if I'm there, so that when the man is looking there, I can be looking at the man and see the direction of his iris.
Okay, now I got you.
Yes. Do you know?
He's not just looking, he's also touching.
Sissy, look at this.
Which is blocked, so I don't know.
Nurse aid,
Calm
I
down.
believe, and Uncle Ben know what I'm saying is true. If you come into a emergency room and you need a catheter, okay, and you know where catheter goes for the male, right? It goes on your penis, and the person that have to insert it is a female, and your wife says, no, I want a male to come and insert it.
Yes,
So,
we find a male.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Be
Because
realistic.
that is her property. You got to protect your thing.
And I have seen so many property in the ORs.
Now,
I mean,
no
so
make I
many
come out.
sizes and color and everything. When you're
Sister,
dead, nobody cares about those things.
Dr.
We come
Adama.
naked will go.
Dr. Adama, you have a corrupt mind. That is why you can see it and you don't kill, you just check it, you go. No, your own level, they up there. What me I'm saying, and you see my African brothers in the chat now, we can't take it. You can't go and see a male gynecologist. That place, we pay for it. We bought yam, we supplied everything. We are doing traditional. We hustle to secure that place. It is made for us. You can't just be opening it anyhow. And by the way, Dr. Adama, how many times women are supposed to go see gynecologists in a year?
So what are you trying to do? Show up on her appointment now?
I'm just asking, how many times they're supposed to go?
It depends on what you're supposed to have a pap smear. You're supposed to have at least 2 to 3 times a year. It depends on what you go. If pap smear, and if you have like whatever contraceptives you on and whatever your issue may be. But one thing I want to say on a more serious note, there's nothing wrong with a male gynecologist, and I want the audience to understand this. When they come into the room, they are coming in with an assistant. They are not coming in by themselves. Cece, am I right or wrong?
Exactly.
So that they won't say I'm here promoting nonsense. I don't know why even the
female doctors, they always
comfortable for us.
Even the female doctors or nurse or whatever, they say, "Do you want a chaperone?" Yeah.
Yes.
I still don't want another man seeing what I'm seeing. I respect your opinions, I respect everything, but I don't think I can get that picture of another man looking down there out of my head. Ain't gonna work. By the way,
so if you can stand another man looking at it when she was giving birth, why did you tell them to leave the OR so that you can deliver the baby?
That is an exception. It's an exception.
What makes it an exception?
because we are having my baby. It's an exception. Don't you hear what I say? It's different from when you dress up, looking sexy, you enter your motor, you drive to the women are not even the shame. Say, why would you tell a male? I think I need pap smear down there.
Uncle
Really?
Ben, be for real. Uncle Ben is trolling. He's trolling us right now.
I'm not trolling.
Who's dressing up to go to see the gynecologist? What do you
Okay.
mean dressing up? Like they're going for a date?
Look,
It's the most awkward. It's the most awkward, uncomfortable, embarrassing. I mean, I've had kids, right? But I still get embarrassed every time I go for a pap smear. There's nothing exciting about it. There's nothing. I just want to go in and out as quick as possible. No eye contact with anybody.
Okay, now Cece, as much as he's trying to protect this thing, he's saying, "Oh, I paid for it with my diary." If you ask him now, if you ask for these men that voted two now, do they lick plates? They will say no, they don't lick plates. So how are you trying to protest something that you don't lick?
Dr. Adama, this show is officially over. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Friday. Can somebody help me remove CC and Dr. Adama from this studio? We have to go. Thank you. I have to go. Bye-bye. You want to take me to where I don't want to go? Lick plate, call. Lick plate me. Am I not say so? Am I say you can make una they go now?
Dr. Adama, you said you're protective of it now. That is yours. You paid for it. So you should be able to guide it. And we're guiding it. You were starting with your tongue.
Okay, Dr. Adama, this conversation is officially over. This is not a conversation.
He's on timeout.
African man is not comfortable having this conversation. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Doctor.
How can you protect something that cannot leak? Now, wow.
Say take one studio for me. Oh, mama, leak, call. Not be only leak. You people want to corrupt me. Say be. The kingdom of God is at hand. The judgment day is coming. Repent, Simbi, repent. Bow down your head, man, I pray for you. Very, very, very nasty girl. She call studio for me. You people want to run me crazy. Jesus. Where did I find these people? Yes, thank God. At last, they're out of my studio. Oh, long. May you not have stubborn sister like me. Oh, you want to frustrate me? Only leak plate. What? You people should know the kind of conversation you have with an African uncle. Okay? Now you mess me up. Now I'll go work now. My brain no go function well. I'll see you people tomorrow. Jesus Christ. Yay. Bad sisters. Even seem the way they manage, they don't corrupt her for me. Bye-bye, people. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. God bless you. If you are yet to like the video, help me like the video. Don't listen to the last part of this video, I beg. It's filled with corrupt message. Bad sisters.